You can have the perfect route, the perfect vehicle, and the perfect setup. But if you forget just one key item, your overland trip can go from epic to epic disaster. Today, we're unpacking the 6 essentials every overlander needs, and a bonus if you stick around until the end. The gear that keeps you moving, fed, sheltered, powered, and smiling, even when you're 200 kilometers away from the nearest store. Overlanding is freedom, but it's also responsibility. To yourself, your team, your vehicle, and the wild spaces that let you pass through. Water isn't just fuel for the body, it's clarity for the mind. No water, no trip. Simple as that. Out here, you're not just drinking it, you're cooking with it, cleaning with it, and maybe even showering with it. Always carry enough for the journey and then some. Personally, I like to split my water needs into 2 systems. Easy access water bottles. These are easy to store in a door card or backpack and are handy for a quick sip while driving or hiking. It's also important to avoid single-use bottles. The next is jerry cans or storage tanks. This is the mother lode. You can refill your bottles as you go and maybe even add a tap or pressure pump to create a water station at camp. Pro tip: never rely on just finding water along the way, because in the wild, hope is not a water source. Food keeps you moving, but it also keeps you human. It's comfort on a cold morning and a reward after a long drive. Whether you're a camp gourmet chef or a boil water and call it done person, food is your morale booster. It's important that you plan your meals for each day of your trip and stock up accordingly. Carry a mix of quick snacks, long-lasting staples, and also some comfort food. I usually also like to carry some sweets, whether it's a bar of chocolate or some marshmallows. Sugar can be a great way to get a quick energy charge while out on the trail. Always carry food for at least one day more than planned. Shelter is more than walls and fabric. It's the feeling of being safe enough to rest. Awnings give you instant shade on a blistering day and a dry space to cook or gear up when the rain won't stop. Tarps are the quiet heroes, light, packable, and adaptable to whatever the trail throws at you. They can turn a bare clearing into a living room, or give you a place to sit and watch the storm roll past. Whether it's a tarp between the trees or an awning unfurling from the side of your rig, your shelter is your base camp, your refuge, your shield from the elements. Always make sure to carry enough cordage and stakes to secure your awning. Tent poles can also be a useful tool, because you can't always depend on finding the perfect tree at a campsite to mount your shelter. Sleep is your body's way of recovering. And out here, recovery is survival. We use camping cots. These are light, easy to carry, and quick to set up. Best of all, they keep you off the ground, which makes getting in and out of the tent much easier, and also helps shield you from the cold coming through the ground. Choose a sleeping bag that can handle the coldest night you might face. Add an air pad or even a yoga mat for an additional layer of insulation from the cold or heat. And something that makes you smile when you see it. A pillow, a blanket, anything that can help you be more comfortable. Bad sleep can ruin a great location. Good sleep, on the other hand, makes even a rough day feel golden. The more rested you are, the more present you'll be for the journey. In the city, help is minutes away. Out here, you are the help. Every Overlander needs a first aid kit, however basic that might be. This is non-negotiable. Carry the tools to get unstuck. You may be an experienced Overlander or off-roader, but it's inevitable that you will get stuck at some point. Self-recovery isn't just about the vehicle. It's about knowing what it takes to move forward, no matter how deep the rut. Some dynamic slings, soft shackles, traction boards, and a good old shovel go a long way in making sure that you can safely recover your vehicle. Also, make sure to download offline maps before you set out. Even Starlink connections have been known to fail from time to time. It's also important to consider terrain, weather conditions, and have a fair idea about the nearest town or city from your base camp. Pro tip: learn to use everything in your kit before your trip. The wild spaces we travel through do not belong to us. We're just visitors. Sustainability means leaving them as wild as we found them, or better. Pack out everything you bring in. Leave no trace. Avoid plastic cups and plates. Use reusable containers. Harvest power from the sun instead of burning extra fuel. Because the story of overlanding isn't just about where we go, it's about what we choose to protect along the way. Always carry extra trash bags. You might have a trash bag on your spare wheel, but it's always nice to have some extras for that one mate who forgot to carry them. If you've stuck around until here, congratulations. But as promised, if you want to take your Overland game from functional to unforgettable, here are a few bonus items that make life on the trail a whole lot better. After a long day of driving trails or setting up camp, trust me, you do not want to be sitting on a rock or the ground. A solid camping chair is one of those small luxuries that pays you back every single time you use it. It's your throne under the stars and your seat by the fire. Food makes or breaks a trip. Having a 12-volt fridge or even a good cooler means cold drinks in the middle of the desert, fresh food deep in the forest, and way fewer runs into town for supplies. It's comfort, convenience, and in some places, safety. Because let's be real, nothing boosts morale on day 3 like a nice coldie. Cell service is patchy at best once you're off-grid. Radios keep you connected with your convoy, let you call for help if needed, and honestly, they make trail days a lot more fun. Radios are one of those tools you'll wonder how you ever traveled without. Now I know planning and packing for an overland trip can feel overwhelming. So I put together a free, Easy to use Overland Essentials checklist just for you. It includes everything we talked about today and a few extras you'll thank yourself for later. Just hit the link in the description, grab your copy, and use it as your go to checklist for every trip. That way, the next time you head out, you'll know you've got the essentials covered. See you on the road or off it.